Welcome to Million Dollar House Hunters. I'm Viviana Vigil. Our buyers today are Natalie and Peter, a couple who are relocating from Germany to sunny Southern California.
I'm a soccer coach, and I lived in Germany for a while I was coaching for one of the big clubs there, and that is how I met Natalie.
Yeah, I'm Natalie, and we met in Germany.
I've got a job offer here in Los Angeles. It was time for me to go home, and I said, babe, do you want to come back to Los Angeles with me? Turns out it was always her dream to come live in LA, yeah. So it all worked out.
California, the sunshine, you know.
Yes, there's not much sunshine in Germany.
No.
We're going to look at 3 amazing properties right near the beach. We'll see which one they choose.
We're in Venice. Perfect, edgy, fun Venice. So we have access to the beach, we have access to the shops, we have access to everything that's fun in Venice. And we're very close to Abbot Kinney, which is the premier location for the shopping and all the trendy restaurants in Venice. This house is amazing. First of all, it is brand new. No one has lived in it, just completed. 3 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, about 3,300 square feet. And it's architectural. It is very, very, very well done.
Hello.
Hi.
Must be Natalie.
I'm Natalie, yes.
Hi.
Peter.
Peter,
Nice
so
to meet
nice
you.
to meet both of you. Beautiful sunny day here in Venice, California. I wanted to find a little bit out about your story.
So I'm a soccer coach.
Yeah.
I was working in Germany.
That's where we met. I'm originally from
She's
Germany.
From there. Just moved back here not too long ago and looking for a house to buy.
All right.
Place to settle.
So totally relocating.
Yes.
Why Venice?
Close to
The beach, the sunshine, the breeze.
What are you looking for in a home? Are you going to be entertaining?
Family comes to visit. Her family obviously is excited to come see us in California, so that's going to be important. I have a big family as well, so definitely something with space. I think definitely having a couple of rooms would be nice. We both come from big families, so we're going to have relatives over, and you never know down the line. Little, you know.
Oh, that was a big one. Yeah, you never know.
Budget. What are you guys working with?
We have $3 million is our budget. We're willing to stretch it a little, but obviously if we can find something less than $3 million, that would be great.
Well, I think you guys are going to be really happy with the selections today. We're going to start here with this modern masterpiece. It's a 4-level home, 3 bedrooms, 5 baths.
Wow. Wow.
And I think you're going to love the master suite. So why don't we step inside and take a look?
All right,
Let's do that.
excited.
Yes.
You walk in the front door and you're greeted by total entertainment space, open living room, dining area, opening up to the kitchen area, and just screened off privately, nicely, cozy with a fireplace before you lead up to the other levels.
All right, come on in.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lot of wood.
Yeah.
Got that beachy vibe, very light colors. They have the polished cement floors. Of course, this is the great room on the main level. Formal dining area, the kitchen right over there.
I really like how the living room bleeds into the kitchen. So it's sort of like if you're having guests over or a party, it's not like you have to go to a separate room to be in the kitchen. You can.
It's all very open.
Yeah. It is nice. I think going into the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, I just liked the flow of everything. It didn't feel like separate rooms. I like that sense of flow. It's very open, very Venice style.
This is a pretty good sized kitchen. Lots of counter space.
There's a lot of counter space.
Yeah.
This is a quartz countertop, which is a lot more durable than marble, but it has that marble look, which is really nice. Okay. Brand new appliances. What do you guys think?
We're more eat out type of people.
Okay.
So a lot of our time is in the living room.
All right.
Really, we binge watch TV shows and
So
stuff.
this space works for you?
This is really
Definitely,
nice
yes,
because it
yes.
sort of bleeds in.
I don't think we're the kind of couple who does a lot of dinner parties. Well, I try to cook sometimes. I think I'm getting better at it.
Yes. Yes. We do a lot of takeout, I think. That's just because it's convenient. You know, we don't have time to cook.
All right, I think you guys are gonna love this space.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah?
It definitely has the window bathrooms that you want.
Plenty of windows.
Bathroom
Lots
windows.
of light.
Big window.
Lots of light.
There was even more light in there than I could have asked for because it had this huge window and then even more windows on the side.
Huge tub.
Amazing.
Wow.
Rub-a-dub-dub, room for 3 in the tub.
Great.
Double vanity, the quartz countertop again. And if you take a little peek over there, a nice hot sauna. You don't see that every day.
I think the master bathroom was everything you were looking for in a master bathroom, right?
Yes.
And I just want to remind you guys, this is only the ensuite to the master suite. The main show just down the hall. Yes? Lights,
Wow.
camera, action, we had it all. Vaulted ceilings, almost floor to ceiling windows.
Very nice.
And then Peter, that sliding door opens all the way. So you're
Oh,
getting
wow.
those ocean breezes.
That's amazing. Perfect. That is exactly what I had in mind. Can definitely imagine waking up there in the morning.
Yes.
So there is another little surprise in this home.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to show you guys something.
cool.
All right.
Follow me. Come on out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Welcome to your rooftop terrace.
This is perfect.
That is
Yeah.
incredible.
I really like this. For entertaining,
Yeah?
we have
Yeah.
like a rooftop bar
like-
out here.
Little fireplace, rooftop bar in the corner.
Yep.
This is where we'll entertain, right?
Yeah.
We'll bring everybody up here for...
Nobody will
You'll-
sit in the kitchen. I'm still overwhelmed a little bit.
It ticks a lot of boxes, I think.
It does.
I really like it up here. You get a view of the mountains, you get the palm trees, that ocean breeze. It just feels like, you know, you can breathe.
So what do you guys think this home is listed at?
I want to say around the 3 million range, 2.9,
Okay.
2.8.
Yeah, maybe I want to say 2.9, closer to that.
Yeah.
It's actually listed at 3.4.
Ah,
Okay.
So it's a little out of our price range there, huh?
Just a smidge.
Just so it's a little more than a little over our budget, I'd say. It's
But
half
you
a mil,
are
you know.
by the beach and you do have a rooftop terrace.
Right.
That is true. That is
Right.
very true.
So keep that all in mind as we head over to house number 2. Maybe
Yeah.
you can keep an open mind, but don't forget this property
Yeah.
because you're gonna want to remember it as we finish up the day.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely, yes.
Definitely will.
House number 2 then.
Let's do it.
Yay, let's go.
We have 2 more homes left to see on this West Side $1 million house hunt. First, we check out this 3-bedroom architectural retreat, complete with a rooftop deck with perfect ocean and city views. Then, we check out this fabulous 4-bedroom Santa Monica townhouse, complete with all the A-list amenities. Will either of these 2 homes check all the boxes?
Wow.
Find out when we return. Welcome back. We're on the house hunt with our buyers, Peter and Natalie.
Oh, wow.
They're relocating from Germany to Los Angeles.
California, the sunshine, you know.
Yes, there's not much
Can't argue
sunshine
with
in
that.
Germany.
The first home we saw was a 3-bedroom coastal oasis in the heart of Venice's Architects Row, complete with a gourmet kitchen
Oh, wow.
and rooftop deck.
So it's a little more than a little over our budget, I'd say.
Our next home, also in Venice, is a spacious 3-bedroom retreat with an open floor plan, perfect for entertaining. Will this Venice Beach property be the one?
We're in Venice Beach, which is one of the fastest growing areas in LA. It's traditionally been a very bohemian area in Venice. Abbot Kinney is the most famous area for shopping, dining, lots of really amazing restaurants. You have the boardwalk, of course. So incredible house. At the end of the block, you have the beach, so super close walking distance. It was just remodeled in the last year. Very open floor plan, modern, which is great. That's what today's buyer is looking for. And we have, 3 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2,412 square feet. Great roof deck with views. You could see the sunset from the roof deck, which is incredible.
All right, house number 2, a block from the beach if you hadn't
Oh, wow.
noticed.
Yes, really close to the beach.
This is a 3-bedroom, 4-bath architectural dream.
Okay.
I think you're gonna really like this space. Why don't we check out the inside
All
just
right.
in
Let's
case?
Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. How did you like that front patio?
I love that front patio.
Fire pit, nice summer night out there, or even a cool winter night. Now that we've gotten past the gorgeous entryway, now we're in the living space. This is a wonderful open floor plan. I really like the ceiling detail.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not as much light as the last place, but still
Yeah.
quite a lot, for sure. I like that it has a fireplace inside
Yes.
as well.
Yeah.
Built-in shelving, which is always a nice plus, and of course, you have the eating area, which leads right into the kitchen,
Right.
which has nice
Very
open
nice. I
floor
like
plan.
how the living room, dining room, and kitchen all kind of bleed into each other.
It definitely has like a beach house charm, lots of wood. Yeah, lots of wood.
Is this enough counter space for you two?
Enough,
Yep.
yes.
Considering how little
Yes.
we cook.
Now, like the last home, it does have this really large island as well as a butcher block.
It kind of has a bar feel to it.
It
where You
does.
have like the seats out front, and then you've got the sink, and you can put our bar, because we talked about having a bar, right?
Yes, yes.
That's important for you guys. Less
Yes.
cooking, more drinking.
More drinking, definitely,
you know.
Yeah, some really great stainless steel appliances and lots of cabinet space. I think you guys would fit really well in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I like
Nice
the
flow.
direct lighting right over the counter.
Yeah, these are great pendant lights. I really love the contemporary feel in this home. Very modern.
And again, just like the last one, when you are in the kitchen and cooking or entertaining guests, you have them right here and you're here not missing out on anything.
Yeah.
I'm less into how the kitchen looks, so I sort of let her be the judge on that one, because I don't spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
Oh, neither do I, so it doesn't really matter.
Not bad. Lots of light.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of light.
Beautiful views of your trees out front.
I like that.
You can see the mountains from the bedroom.
Yep.
Are those shades?
Yep, there's shades that are
Okay.
already come with the home.
Right,
have
so
your
if you
shades.
open those up, you'll have even more light.
Even
then.
more. And then
Yeah.
if you want it darker, you can obviously
Yeah, I
black
like
it
that.
out in here if you need it to be.
I like the king bed Louis XIII style option. The light fixtures definitely say
Yeah.
you're on the beach.
Yeah,
you
sure
know?
does. And we passed the incredible ensuite. I know you guys got a chance to peek in there with that amazing pedestal soaking tub.
Oh, so pretty.
Extra large glass enclosed shower, double vanities. I mean, just a well-appointed ensuite.
Yeah,
Very nice, yes.
very, liked it a lot.
Yeah.
The master bathroom was nice, a little more crowded and slightly more claustrophobic, I want to say, than the other bathroom, but still really nice in its own way. I mean, it had the bathtub and the shower and everything we needed.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's see if we can give you a little bit more open space
Okay.
up on the rooftop. All right, you guys. I promised you more space.
Wow.
I'm in
Ocean
love.
views.
Wow.
That rooftop
I was floored. As soon as we walked up there and I saw that bamboo cabana style with the lights.
Oh my God, so
and the
beautiful.
barbecue and the
they had
view
a
of the
barbecue in
ocean.
there already. You can sit here, have a glass of wine, and watch the sunset. It's too good to be true.
That's her hideout.
Oh my God.
I'm never gonna see her because she's gonna be upstairs drinking wine, watching the sunset.
This makes up for the small bathroom.
This is amazing.
So what do you two think this home is listed at?
I mean, being so close to the beach, I want to say it's more than the other one. I'd say upwards of 3.5 million.
But that would be way out of our range, so
Yeah.
I want to say it's, I don't know, it's also smaller. I want to say it's roughly the same.
You think it's the same?
Yeah.
I'd say higher.
It's actually listed at 3.1.
Oh.
So just a tiny smidge above your budget, but
It's not too bad.
I think, especially with the proximity to the beach, it's a pretty
Yeah.
good deal.
That's really good, yeah.
So the price was a little higher than our budget, but not much more. Not
I was
compared to the other house.
surprised because I expected it to be at least at the same price range than the other one we saw. It's closer to the beach and closer to our budgets.
So
Cool.
soak in the sun.
Yeah.
We're gonna head to the
Babe,
third
you can
property.
do your yoga up here.
Excited. I don't even want to leave. I just want to stay here. I mean, I'm excited to see the third one so we
Yeah.
can make a final decision. I'm just so overwhelmed right now with everything.
It's a lot.
All right, I know you don't want to leave, but let's head to house number
Let's
two.
do
All
it.
right, let's do it.
There's only one more luxury home left to see on this West Side $1 million house hunt. Our last home is a 3-bedroom townhouse that offers the Venice lifestyle with Santa Monica amenities. Will this last address impress? Welcome back. We've seen 2 homes so far on this West Side $1 million house hunt. The first home we saw in Venice was a spacious and modern 3-bedroom beauty, complete with a luxurious master suite.
It's a little more than a little over our budget, I'd say.
The second home was a 3-bedroom residence, also in Venice, that offered an expansive kitchen and a beautiful rooftop deck. Our final address is a 3-bedroom beauty in Santa Monica. Will this last property be a deal closer?
So we're in Santa Monica. We're right at the border of Venice and Santa Monica. We're about 1 block from Rose Avenue Shops and Restaurants and Abbot Kinney Boulevard, half a mile to the beach. So Highland Homes Santa Monica features 5 condominiums. They range in size from 1,700 to 1,950 square feet, and designer finishes throughout the property, and they're expected to be complete in about a month. So this unit is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. Each of the units have a rooftop deck, and with unobstructed views. They're private, they're beautiful, lots of light, lots of sun, and it's something that's kind of newer in the area.
All right, you guys, brace yourselves.
Okay.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Clearly, these homes are still under construction, but luckily, one is completely finished. We can go in there. That's the one that is still for sale.
Yeah.
It is 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and just over 1,700 square feet. Let's navigate through this construction site and get inside.
All right.
All right, follow me.
So when we first came up to the house, you know, it seemed like it was still being built, and there was a cement mixer in the background, and you know, I was like, oh boy, what did we walk into?
All right.
Oh, wow. This looks really nice.
So on the main floor, we have hardwood, wide plank, oak flooring, custom walnut cabinets, Miele appliances, Hansgrohe faucets and fixtures.
I know it was a little tough getting in here because of course they're still finishing the exterior, last minute touches, landscaping, but we made it inside. But the good news is by the time you move in, that will be totally perfect and done for you.
Well, it felt very different than the other two. The vibe was different because you didn't walk into the living room area, you walked into the kitchen area of the corner. So the living room area was actually like hidden away a little bit, which made it more cozy.
It's 1,741 square feet, which is a little bit smaller than the other 2 homes, but it's in a very desirable neighborhood.
Yeah.
I liked how cozy it feels, even though you have, what is it, floor to ceiling windows,
Yeah.
and it's very open.
You're a half a mile to the beach.
That's not bad.
But I'm curious because I know you don't cook, but I know you're really interested in entertaining. How does this kitchen feel for you?
I mean, it works. It, you know, I mean, it's a functional kitchen and everything, and this is just very nice.
Yeah.
You can just, you know.
Simple, clean, functional.
Enough.
Yeah, sufficient. The other 2 houses had more like a straight, you know, like a row of kitchen, dining room, living room. This feels all blended together, like it's the same room. So it's big and everyone's interacting across the 3 different, you know, sort of rooms, and 3 rooms in one, and I really like that concept. We don't do a lot of cooking, so the kitchen is less important to us, but it definitely feels like a nicely done, well-planned and articulated kitchen.
This is brand new construction.
That's true.
You would be the first ones living in this home.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice.
It is
It's
very
always nice, yeah.
Yeah. So you're loving this space. Why don't we head upstairs, check out the master?
Let's do that.
Okay. Master suite with lots of light for Natalie.
Wow.
Okay.
I feel like the whole world can see it, but
Yeah,
in a
it's
good way.
very open.
Very nice views, actually.
Yeah, it is.
It is, and but like it opens into like a really quiet, beautiful neighborhood. I
Yeah,
like
it
that.
is really nice.
So the master suite faces southwest, and it gets lots of natural light, has rooftop views, very expansive.
And the ensuite has a very luxurious soaking tub, an enclosed glass shower, a very large walk-in closet. So everything that you need is here. What matters is this home speaking to you?
A little bit, yeah, I think so.
Honestly, more than the other 2.
Okay.
It seems more simple to me. It just has its own very simple, clean style, and that's refreshing. It just felt homey. Like I wanted to lie down and be like, yeah, this feels right. You know, this is where I can sleep.
All right, it sounds like you're vibing with everything in this home, so why don't we head upstairs and check out the rooftop deck?
Let's do it.
Follow me. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Now let's see more views. Here we go.
No beach, but still.
Still peaceful.
No beach, but
Peaceful,
you are
pretty.
a half a mile away.
Terrace in this house wasn't as nice as the one in the second house. I might get some covering when it's like if the
Yes.
sun is really hot. But with a little bit of work, you could get a similar vibe.
I can actually see myself having breakfast up here.
front.
Oh, okay. Is this what the two of you kind of envisioned when you thought about relocating from Germany to Southern California?
Something like this, yeah. Yeah.
So what do you guys think the listing price of this home is?
Well, Santa Monica, so different neighborhood. That's gonna add to it. I want to say somewhere in the 2.7, 2.8 range, maybe a little less than 3 million.
Okay.
Yeah, like 2.9, something like that.
It's actually 2.495.
What?
Oh, wow.
Well below your budget.
Yes.
Wow.
That sounded like a really good deal to me.
Plus the neighborhood is incredible.
Lots to consider.
A lot, yeah.
So why don't I leave you here to sort of enjoy the sights and sounds, and I'll come back and check in and see what you guys decided.
Sounds good.
We've seen all 3 Westside properties, and when we come back,
So which house did you pick?
Peter and Natalie will make the big decision.
Babe?
Well, we're gonna go with...
Stay tuned. Welcome back. We've seen all 3 Westside luxury homes on this $1 million house hunt. It's time for Peter and Natalie to make the big decision.
Okay, what are you thinking?
Well, the first one was just a little bit too big.
Yeah, it was big, and there was a lot of light.
Too big, too many stairs, just...
Okay, yeah, that's right. But it still had that condo feel to it a little bit. It's not as cozy.
Yeah.
And the price is way over budget.
Way over.
We had house number 2.
That rooftop was just...
Rooftop was amazing. Loved the front patio.
But it didn't have that much light.
And it felt a little boxed in. Although it did have a beautiful terrace upstairs. Price point. This thing, obviously, build that cabana on the roof like we saw in the second house with the money we saved from the third house. And it wouldn't even cost a fraction of the same amount.
See, if this is what you're missing, then we could totally make that happen.
But I need at least a little bit of money to go set that roof up the way I'd like
You
to.
can
With
set up
shade,
the roof
cabana.
however you like.
I think the feeling that we got when we went to the terrace of the second house was when we got what we got when we walked in here. You know, that face of like, oh, okay, this feels like home. So are we doing it?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
All right, you lovebirds. I'm wondering if you made a decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, we did.
I think
Before
we're good.
you tell me, let's just break it down so I can get the lay of the land. House number 1, very large master suite, very large bathtub, over budget. House number 2, also over budget, but just by a hair, and it had that incredible terrace that you both loved. House number 3, under budget,
Significantly.
Yes.
and has a really great terrace. So this was a tough decision for you two.
It was.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was difficult, but I think,
We came to an agreement.
yeah.
So which house did you pick?
Babe?
Well, we're gonna go with house number 3.
Yay! We're actually in your home right
Here
now.
we are.
We are. I came in and I was like, this feels so different than the other 2 houses. And that the main feeling is what sold me.
Yeah.
We're very excited to move in. We're probably gonna do a little renovation upstairs, maybe get a covering for it. But overall, I don't know that this place needs too much renovation. We're happy with almost every aspect of it, right?
It sounds like we need to call the realtor and you guys need to put in an offer.
All right, let's do it.
The family from Germany is going to be here before you
They're
know
gonna
it.
love it. They're gonna love it. We definitely found our dream home today.
Thanks for watching. I'm Viviana Vigil. I hope Natalie and Peter enjoy their brand new home and we'll catch you guys next time.